So as I prepared to make my usual Dragon Ball Super manga predictions video, I realized that there were some leaks that have been released, very early release of leaks here. So I'm going to talk about those first and then go on with my predictions, since the leaks don't give away the whole chapter or anything like that. So first, subscribe to the channel for some quality content. We start off with the scene with Krillin and Goku, because Goku had come in to kind of save the day against the fused Moro convicts that Krillin and Roshi were having a hard time with. I think I mentioned in my review of chapter 57 that I really hoped that, or I really wished that Krillin and Roshi were able to bring it out of themselves and defeat this fused character, maybe with teamwork or something like that. But of course, Goku had to come in and kind of steal the limelight. And I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm really disappointed in what's happening just based on these leaks. Now, of course, context and execution plays a huge factor, as we saw with Chaozu's scene, with Chaozu actually beating the Metal Man. The leaks were disappointing, but the execution and context and stuff made it a lot better. Now, this here with Goku coming in and saving the day, I'm not really liking it. I really hoped that it would focus more on the other characters, because there's plenty for Goku to do. You know, he has Moro, he has Saganbo to fight. You know, there's plenty of opportunity to show off his skill and his like improvements from his training with Maris. So Krillin kind of gives Goku the rundown of what's going on with everybody fighting the convicts all over the world, and Goku basically says, hey, thanks Krillin for, you know, acting as a beacon for me to lock onto so I can get here. And Krillin asks if Goku thinks that his training is paid off and he could beat Moro, and Goku basically says yes, but it seems like he's worried that he may not have seen the full depth of Moro's powers, and I don't think we have either. You know, the most dangerous thing that we've seen is his energy stealing ability, which how has Goku's training really helped with that, we have yet to see. But Goku also says that he's excited to fight him, which obviously he would be. So are we even gonna see Maris again? You know, we haven't seen him since Whis kind of took him away. So Goku basically goes off to help other people. Now, this is another major problem that I have with these freaking leaks, man. Something that I was super excited about, that I was actually going to talk about in my predictions, is freaking Tien and Yamcha teaming up to fight this Moro convict. Now, it seems like we're not even going to get that. I really hope we do get some of this, because Goku just coming in and just like slapping them in the face saying, no, you're not going to get any action. It's all me. It's the me show again. God, we've had so much Goku action, and there's so much opportunity for Goku action in the future. Why does he need to come in and take this spotlight away from these characters that have a lot of, you know, why can't they be the ones to save the Earth from these guys at least, and just save the bigger bads for Goku and Vegeta to fight? I don't understand why it's important for Goku to do this and come in and save them. So basically, you know, Yamcha and Tien, they have the opportunity to have such a great moment together. Tien broke Yamcha's leg, if we remember correctly. Obviously, they've gone past that, but what a great moment it would be for them to team up and defeat this Moro convict, this lieutenant in Moro's army. So Goku comes in and just steals the show. So Tien and Yamcha basically stroke Goku's ego here, saying how amazing he is. When they were having so much trouble, he came in and beat him with one punch. And I'm thinking, why is this narratively important for Goku to come in and do this? Like, wouldn't it have been much more narratively satisfying if Yamcha and Tien, as characters, as former rivals, like what, 27 years ago or whatever, to have actually like beaten this guy and like saved the Earth, and then Goku arrives and so that he can take on the big bad guys, but for no reason Goku jumps in and just beats him with one hit, just like boom, ending that whole confrontation, which really makes the last couple of chapters seem fairly pointless, and it's kind of like contrived, keeping Goku away. But I'll leave my full thoughts for this when the actual leaks come out, or maybe even when the chapter comes out. But for right now, based on just these few snippets, I'm not liking it at all. It's making it's making the previous 2 chapters, which were amazing, just a little bit worse, because there's not like a real satisfying end to it. So basically, Goku goes off to help Gohan and Piccolo and the others go to face off against Moro and Saganbo. Now, the other guys are struggling against Moro, and I kind of hope that they beat Saganbo, but as things are looking, I feel like Goku's gonna come in and he's gonna one-shot Saganbo, and that's gonna be thoroughly disappointing and very unsatisfying, but I kind of think that's what's gonna happen. Now, in terms of Moro, since Android 17 and 18 don't have Ki, I feel like they're gonna strategize to go and fight Moro while Gohan and Piccolo, and maybe even Goku, maybe it's gonna take all 3 of them to fight just Saganbo, because this guy has gotten a massive buff from Moro, and he's basically kind of an unstoppable juggernaut. So I think that'll be a very satisfying for those 3 characters to team up to fight Saganbo, while Android 17 and 18, thinking that they can't get their Ki stolen, go to fight Moro. Now, I think that Moro's gonna kind of pull out, like what was foreshadowed with Goku saying that he fears that Moro has more abilities. Moro's gonna be like, ha, you don't have Ki, but I'm gonna go ahead and like take your Genki, like I did with Planet Namek, so you're screwed. And I think it'd be interesting if Moro actually killed like 17 or 18. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but I do think that there's gonna be a really cool fight. But I think that it might actually also possibly lead to a cliffhanger with Goku showing up, because I really hope that we do actually get some action with Tien and Yamcha against this dude before Goku actually, maybe like 1 or 2 pages would be very nice and less disappointing than what we have through these leaks. So overall, no matter what happens, we still have Vegeta. Now this is very much telegraphing like Vegeta to be the big dude to come in and save the day at the last minute, which is usually the position that Goku's in. Now I think what they're doing here is still giving Goku that position in saving Krillin and Tien Yamcha, but overall he's still going to ultimately lose, with Vegeta coming in to step in to finally defeat Moro. Now I think what Vegeta is planning with his training on Yardrat to prevent, like, he's gonna have such a massive control over his Ki and his body that Moro's gonna try to steal it, and you're gonna see the Ki going out of Vegeta's body with him standing there all cocky like, but then he's gonna be like, boom, nope, and the Ki's gonna stop in midair and go back into Vegeta. How freaking badass would that be? But what also would be really cool is if Vegeta and Goku used their respective trainings in tandem to help defeat Moro. I think that would also be a really satisfying end. But, Goku, Vegeta still doesn't really have a win. He had the perfect opportunity to have the win over a major villain in the Resurrection F arc, which was stolen from Goku, similar to how Goku is stealing the wins from all of the other characters here. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Goku. I dislike a lot of times what they do with him and how they utilize him. But I do like him as a character, and I really do think that it would be cool if him and Vegeta teamed up to defeat Moro here. But I also think that it would possibly be more satisfying, if not equally as satisfying, if Vegeta had the win here. Especially since that I think this arc is more centered toward Vegeta being a hero, especially in terms of him redeeming himself in the eyes of the Namekians. Now he's going to get vengeance for the Namekians against Moro because he freaking wiped out their people and destroyed their freaking planet. So what do you guys all think? Do you think these leaks so far are satisfying? What do you think in terms of predictions? Do you think that Goku's going to lose against Saganbo, or do you think he's going to come in and one-punch him and then possibly lose against Moro? And what do you think about the Goku-Vegeta team-up? Let me know. Drop your thought waves down in the comments below, and I'll see you when the leaks or possibly the chapter comes out. Take it easy.